welcome to the Criterion podcast. We are on location again. It's one of our favorite things to do, right? To be on location. You can follow us. Please follow us and like and share and subscribe and all those good things. And we'll have all the information down below and on the screen if I remember to do it.
You will.
I'll remember to do it. Anyway, Heather, where are we today?
So we're at Henry Cowell Park and State Park, and this is one of our favorite places to be in the woods. In general, we're lucky that we live in a place where we get to be the woods to the redwoods, beach to the redwoods, 20 minutes they say.
Yes.
And behind us is actually a trail. Somebody's going to run by in a second. They're going to be on our podcast. They're going to be famous. They don't even know it. See, there she is. And so that's like a running trail and walking trail. It's a dusty trail. Okay.
Yeah.
If you like dust, check it out. And it's a horse trail. So here there's horse trails.
Dog trails.
Yeah, you notice there's some dog trails,
which is rare.
Right, in the state park, not so much, which is
right.
cool. This is like my shady, happy place. There's a walk called the Loop that I love. Our family goes on that walk. My husband and I take Jax on that walk since he's a teeny tiny baby before he could walk.
Yeah.
And there's Nature Center there that's not open now because of COVID, but their store is open, which is more important to my son because he gets little stuffies there that make all the sounds of the different birds that are native here, and it has their bird calls on it. And there's field guides, which Terry and I are totally going into the store buying some field guides after this.
It's our happy place,
right? Like, which field guide are you gonna get?
I'm probably gonna get the ones with the animals on it because I need that one.
I might get
with the mammals. I think that's the one that it is.
Yeah, there's butterflies.
There's butterflies. There's plants.
I want to get the plants one with the animals mix. I think.
Did you say you were gonna get him the bat one?
I think the bat one. Yeah. They've been studying bats heavily at school, which is very cool because he's totally into it. And it's like Halloween. And did I say San Lorenzo River is behind us? Yeah. Behind the trail, behind us, right down below.
Can't really see it, but I know.
We'll put pictures up. Yeah. But it's beautiful here. It's kind of hot.
Today.
It's hot this week here. 80s plus.
Yeah.
In October.
Even though we're under the canopy,
right?
It's still pretty warm.
It's kind of like Hell's Kitchen, I feel like, because we were in a different spot, and this is like a nicer filming location. We were over that way, and it was like 20 degrees cooler, I felt like, over there.
But we have to have a nice background.
Right? We have to show you the greenery. And Terry's got her laptop set up, which I'm feeling very excited about. It's a new app.
Yeah.
Reflector 3.
Yeah, that's what it's called, so that we have a camera and then it's reflecting onto the laptop, which is why you might see us looking down. We're getting used to it.
Right.
And that way we can see what we're doing, but also have the best camera
view for you guys. Definitely. Okay. So, next up, people. Terry has some big news.
Yes, I have some news. I am now working for Monarch Knitting in Pacific Grove, which is really close to here. It is fantastic. It kind of just like fell in my lap. Like Heather and I, we were at the store, and the store manager, Corinne, kind of jokingly said I should work here, and I was all, "Are you hiring?"
Because you've talked with her before, and you've been a long-time customer.
A long-time customer.
You guys know
I go
each
in
other
there.
a little bit.
Kind of know each other because I go in there a lot. And she's all, "Yeah, I would hire you so fast." So turns out they were hiring, and Anne interviewed me, and we hit it off. Anne is the owner.
So it was
serendipity. So it was serendipity. It was awesome. I'm excited. We only worked there for like about 3 weeks. I think this week is my 4th week.
That's so cool.
But we're very blessed to be able to continue on during COVID. We're really excited because she is actually doing really well with the internet people and
they let
internet people.
Internet shoppers.
Internet shoppers.
They let people come in the store though,
They
like
let
a little
people,
at a time.
little at a time, like 4 people at a time, mask wearing, and we clean everything.
Right.
And the only thing is that we can't do lessons or anything because of COVID, but
Or help people physically.
or help people physically.
Right.
But we do what we can.
Right.
But it's I'm enjoying it. I mean, obviously it's my wheelhouse.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I know.
So
So
cool.
we've got Yarn Shop
Same
and
for you.
Monarch Knitting.
Right. So they're in different counties. She's in Monterey County.
Yes. They're not
that
really
shop
competing. They're not really competing because they're far away from each other. Enough.
Like an hour
Yeah.
drive, maybe.
Yeah.
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
So pretty cool that.
And
I
it
mean, you're gonna
happened.
have so much fun.
Yeah.
That's so fantastic for
And
you. I'm happy for you.
Heather's been giving me tips and tricks and
I don't know about that, but
about working at a yarn shop. So it's fun. I'm having a good time. But yeah, that's about it.
that's her news. Awesome. You've already had some of the people in our knitting group.
Oh,
say
yes.
Hi to you, which is really
We
fun.
had Crystal and Jana come. And it practically was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever.
It's fun to see somebody that
You haven't seen in
Yes.
forever.
it's in the wild.
Yeah, in the wild.
It's kind of weird.
Because we're
Right.
in the middle of the end of the world.
Right. As we know it. So yeah, speaking of that,
End of the world as we know it.
and I feel fine.
Okay.
One thing I was gonna say, I remember what I was talking about before. You can cut this forward if you want.
Okay.
So you have a new app called Reflector 3 that you got, and we were talking about. Tell me about it.
Oh,
So we're doing a trial, so that's why we're looking down a little bit,
yes.
and it's really hard not to look down
Yes.
because we have our laptop here and we can
Right in
actually
front of us, yeah.
see ourselves, which is great instead of just staring at a little circle.
Right.
So right now, Terry and I are looking at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when we look down, we're looking at ourselves.
Right.
Probably to check
Position.
that you guys can see and yada yada.
Right.
But it's hard not to look at yourself, but it's weird not to see yourself when you're filming too.
Right.
There's a whole that I never knew about, people wouldn't know about if you didn't film
Right.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. It's a little trippy. To be where do I look?
right.
Because I like to look at you too in person.
Right.
So this is our trial app. I think it's gonna work good.
I hope so.
I like it. I like seeing the crystal clear down there and checking when we're holding up yarn that you guys are gonna be able to see it.
Well, because we were filming with the iPhone, which is really, really good for filming, but you have to be using the camera on the back of the iPhone, not the front where you take your selfie.
That's right. That's what you were
And
saying.
we were filming it with that camera,
Right.
which is more of a selfie camera, which isn't as good, but if you can see the difference,
This looks so crystal clear.
it looks
to me.
crystal clear. I think it's going to look way better. Plus, we've got the microphone going, so I think our sound will be better, and our video will be better. So
We're always looking to improve. So
we
it's
are,
fun.
we are, and it's fun doing it because, I know that you like doing the thumbnails and stuff like that, and we're taking turns editing and stuff. So,
Right. It's fun. Okay.
pardon me, it's a little hot.
Don't pardon yourself for drinking.
drinking.
I need mine too. I have my cute.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Wait. See, I'm looking in the camera so I can show you better.
Yeah, that's okay.
This is my knitting gnome. I got that at Stitches West from
Shelly Can.
No, what's her name? Sarah's friend.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my
What's her
gosh.
name?
I should know this. We can put it up.
Yeah.
Here's my other
She did.
sticker I
This is
left
her
you.
sticker too. This one, the feminist knit. And
I
then
bought several of her pins and pins for gifts too. She has really cute pins.
I'm Worth It.
Knitting
and
pins.
then This one I like a lot because it looks like my dog.
I remember when you got that.
Yeah, I had to get that because it looks like my dog, Bowie.
It's so cute.
And then I got a sticker when I ordered my Lab Anime.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
It's all my
That's supposed to
knitting
be
stickers.
Amy on the bike or something?
Yeah.
From Lobby Anime.
From Lab Anime.
Nice.
So, yeah, I had to get that.
We met her at Stitches West.
Yeah, she was very, very helpful and very nice. Even though she was, like, surrounded by, like...
She was swarmed
by
with
people.
peeps.
Yeah. But she was still really nice about it.
With knitting admirers. I'm wondering if the Scrub Jay is going to come visit us.
That'd be fun.
He's
we
jumped
had
up
food.
there.
He
Should have brought some peanuts. We have a pet Scrub Jay in our backyard.
What's his name? What'd you
Oscar.
name him? Oscar.
We named him Oscar. So he's probably like Oscar the
third.
fourth. He's actually Oscar the third. And then we have another one. I named him Scruffy. Because he had feathers out of place when we met him. It was all like kind of haggard. So they hear, like he's coming down. They hear our voice, Jack's voice especially, or my voice. We go in the backyard and he's like, "Hey, what's up?
Time for food."
Mm-hmm. We feed him whole peanuts. They love it.
Yeah.
I think I told this already though, but he took steak off my son's plate once.
I don't think you told me that
It
one.
was so funny. He came down and like me, oh yeah, I'll try that. And he like tasted some of the butter. It was cracking up. He liked it.
He ate the steak?
Well, they eat meat too.
I
I know.
didn't know
I was
that.
really surprised. I was
I
like,
thought they ate
what?
bugs.
They do, but they
And
eat.
fruit and
They
stuff.
eat some meat too.
I guess they're like whatever they can get their hands on, right? They're scavengers, right?
I don't think they're scavengers technically.
Mm.
This is our bird section of the podcast, so
Yes.
you can cut this out or forward if you need to. This is our
Or tell us how we're
Audubon
wrong.
Society section.
Yeah, tell us how we're wrong about blue jays.
Well, I think it's a Scrub Jay.
Scrub jay. See?
Pretty sure I looked him up, but
Oh yeah.
and then there's Stellar Jays. I think he's a Stellar Jay, but we'll see.
with the he's got like the
He's got the with the black on
yeah,
top.
yeah.
I think that's a Stellar Jay. The one at our house is a Scrub Jay. But if you don't know, you just call them Blue Jays.
I remember camping, like I hate blue jays because they wake me up in the morning. They wake you up.
I'm not a squirrel fan. Sorry, people.
Yeah.
Squirrels.
Mm-mm.
They always sound like they're yelling at you.
Yeah. And they eat your fruit.
They eat my avocados and peaches.
Yes.
They take one bite and dump it. Look, there he is. He's coming
He's
down.
getting closer
He's
and closer.
Probably thirsty. Now there's two of them. I feel like it's the birds. Oh, there's three. Okay, we're going to get eaten by Scrub Jays.
All right, back to
Moving
knitting.
on to knitting.
We're going to do our works in progress?
Yes.
Okay.
Go first.
Okay, I'll do my main work in progress because that one is taking me a long time. But I'm actually working on it monogamously.
Mm.
So, because I'm enjoying it a lot.
You guys are going to freak out when you see this.
So, let me see. Is it
Oh my
showing up?
gosh.
Is it showing up? Because I can't see.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're so far along.
So this is the
Terry,
All of the
Terry,
Lights
Terry.
by Joji Locatelli. And hopefully you can hear my voice. It is partially done. I started this in September, and this is where I'm at.
You
I
did?
need to do. I'm at 8 inches
fast.
from right here, and you need to do 11, and then you
Let's
do
bring
the
it closer.
pocket. Let me bring it closer.
Closer.
You have longer arms,
I do.
so you can put it down because I'm sure your arms are getting.
No, it's okay. I want people to see the cable work, the lace work, the baubles. We could do some more close-up pictures too.
Yeah, I'll do
Oh
some more
my
pictures.
Goodness.
So this is part of the Joji Locatelli Fall Cowl, and you have from September until November 30th. September 1st to November 30th to enter.
So
to do it.
impressive.
And then you get like there's so many I
Prizes?
personally am looking for prizes. I am trying to win a Joji bag.
I know you are.
So,
You've been drooling after one of those.
I've been drooling after one of them for a long time. So I really, really want one. And I might have to break down and buy myself one, but it's kind of, I don't know.
So what's the yarn?
So this is La Bien-Aimée.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got my sticker. So that's it right there.
The colorway is?
The colorway is Fauna, I think this is. Yeah. And it was pretty amazing because I got this super, super fast. Like, I actually ordered it from Paris.
Wasn't it like 4 days?
Yeah, I ordered it on Sunday or Friday, and I got it like that Monday.
That's insane. Like, that never happens. You don't get stuff locally.
You don't get the stuff locally that fast, but yeah.
Not nowadays with the mail's wonky.
So,
fantastic.
Yeah. This is
long sleeve sweater.
Yeah, long sleeve with pockets.
And it's kind of a long sweater, right?
And it's a long sweater, so that's why. Yeah, it's gonna be like
top of your thigh.
Yeah, it's gonna be the top of my thigh, especially since I'm short. It's probably even. I might even shorten it a little bit. Shorten it. I might go like instead of 10, I might go 11. I'll see. Mm-hmm. I'll have to stand up with it on and see where my hands hit for the pockets because you're supposed to.
Have you done any mods in it so far?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I couldn't get gauge.
Okay.
I kept on what she says on 6s, and I couldn't get it on 5s. It turned into the same gauge. Like I knit it on 6 and then went down because it was too big. I went down to 5s, and then it still wasn't getting. It was still too big. It was the same size, and I was like, "What is going on?" So I went down a size, and then
you went down a full needle size.
No. I went down instead of doing the large size.
Oh, a size in the sweater.
I went down a size of sweater.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I wasn't clear.
Okay.
So I went down a size in the sweater, and then I went to try it on. So you start off here at the top with this cable stitch, and then
you pick up, right,
and then
and that's your shoulders here.
Yeah, you pick up the shoulders
there. So
yeah,
put your arm there.
So then when I tried it on, it was too small, so I had to knit to the bigger size
for the armpits.
For the armpits, yes.
Those damn pits.
So I had to do that, but I do like the fabric, and the fabric is going to be what I want it to be in the size 5. Okay, so it's a size medium I'm knitting and using size 5 needles.
Okay.
So I had to use a size large in the armpit area. So you're supposed to knit like 4 inches for the medium size, and I knit 5 inches for the large size, but I'm sticking with the stitch count. Does that make sense? The stitch count of the medium all the way around.
Sort of. Sense? I kind of get what you're saying. I'm not audio learner.
Oh, okay.
So when people start talking too much, I'm like, even though it's a talking podcast, I have to see, touch, feel.
Right.
So I've got part of what you're saying.
Yeah.
But other people will totally get what you're saying.
Yes. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else but myself.
I feel like when I'm working in the yarn shop, and a lot of what people need to do is adjust the armpit.
Right.
Okay. So they may knit the sweater size a medium, but they have to do armpits for a large.
Right.
Because
that's what I did.
Most people don't have
skinny arms.
The same. I mean, your bodies are just so different.
Yeah.
Everybody's built so different. Everybody carries their body different, right? And just because the person who wrote the pattern and their size is, this or that.
And the way that this pattern goes, it's like you have to knit it to like right about here.
Right.
And it was up here when I was done. So I had to add an inch for the size large. And now my arm can go through it. So, and that's just the customization of a sweater.
This is what you can do.
Yeah, as a
you
knitter.
have the skill to do it as a knitter.
Yeah.
Not all knitters do. And that's why we're talking about it. And if you want to knit sweaters and you want to learn, you'll get there.
But I don't think that it was too different because it was just adding an inch.
But I'm just saying customizing sweaters.
Right, customizing sweaters.
That's what's killer about being able to, make your own clothes?
Yes.
So it's going to fit you the way you want to, and it's going to look the way you want
to. Right.
This sweater was a long time coming for you. This is not the first yarn you've swatched for this.
Right.
And you had a hard time getting gauge.
I had a hard time getting
And
gauge
this
on different yarn, and I still had a hard time getting gauge on this yarn. So I don't think it's I think it's a pattern that I couldn't get on gauge.
Right.
So then that's how I fixed it, is I went down a size, but it went up a needle size.
Right. And sometimes you have to do
Sometimes you have
wonky stuff like that. It's
But
going to feel uncomfortable at first.
I've tried it on,
Mhm.
and I like that how the fabric's coming out, and I
Fantastic.
know that it's going to fit me because I've tried it on. And that's another thing. Try it on.
Yes.
Try it on. Try it on. Continuously. And even though it's going to get bigger because you're going to block it, you still need to try it on. And even if you're still not sure, you can always steam block it, or you can even block it.
Right.
Like,
it gives you a frame of reference
Right.
to go off of if you try on your sweater. I
Mhm.
encourage that. There's nothing going to be lost by doing that.
right.
It gives you a window into what it's going to fit like in the future
Yes.
and after you launder it.
Especially like a sweater that's going to take you 3 months to do. Like this is gonna,
It's fantastic work.
it's gonna take me 3 months to do. This.
She is really writing. Her sweater patterns are very, I think, innovative. Her
Yeah.
construction, if you want something with a different kind of construction, she has traditional constructions too. But if you want something with a challenge and a different kind of construction, Hoki's got it going on.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why I like this one, because I've been doing a lot of like top down, yoke
Raglan.
sweater, raglan that are just like super easy,
Mhm.
like brainless knits. This, you cannot watch TV. You
Mhm.
cannot
Talk to you.
talk to people and do it while you're at knit night or anything like that. You have to
Be in
do
a
this.
closet with a
Right.
good lighting in the closet.
But I like it because it's more of a process knit as opposed to a project knit, because I have to think about it. I have to pay attention and use Knit Companion for the charts.
Mhm.
And
Nice. And a question. I have another question.
sure,
Have you learned any new stitches?
I've learned how to make bobbles different.
A different way to make bobbles.
Yes, because
Can you give
I
them a
like
bobble close up?
I like how they are popping.
They are
These
popping in the front.
Bobbles are popping. Let me see if I can.
We can do a still
Better,
close
yeah.
up as well.
Let's do this one better. But yeah, I've learned to kind of like wrap the yarn around the bobble and then kind of almost like choke it so that it
Right.
doesn't push through to the back of the fabric or the wrong side of the fabric. It
Right.
stays on the right side of the fabric. You're
Gives it a
giving it a little bit of
necklace.
structure, so that it doesn't pop through.
Yeah, because your bobbles can swing to the other
So
way.
the bobbles right here on this
Those
part
are popping bobbles.
at the top,
impressed.
before I started doing it right here. I don't know if you can-
Reach.
So these at the top aren't as popping as the ones on the bottom. So, yes,
Nice. I love it.
that's my main whip.
It's
I haven't been
fantastic.
really doing anything else but this.
Well, look at that. It's so intricate.
So,
Yay.
your turn.
Okay, so mine is... My whip right now is this sweater.
I'm
Called
excited.
Yana by Isabel Kramer. And she writes really good patterns. And this is just a simple Fair Isle on the yoke. Okay. So the reason why it is like it is because I was not convinced that this thing was not going to pucker on me. And I was not willing to go any farther without seeing. So this is cool. It's got short rows in the back, so the back is higher up than the front. And
You want me to hold it while you talk? Or you got it?
sure. That's my color work so far. So last night I blocked it. I wet blocked it. And I also went up a needle size because I know that my we can't say that. Fair Isle stranded knitting can get tight. So I'm at a size bigger needle than the pattern calls for, only in the Fair Isle section, not at the top and not with my short rows and whatnot. When I finish the Fair Isle section, I will go back down to the regular needle size. If you do that, you need to be aware of yarn yardage if you go up. So that's a tip, guys. Fair Isle, go up a needle size, especially in the round, like a hat. I mean, this is in the round, but especially hats, they will shrink on you like there's no tomorrow. If you feel like you knit tight, or even if you don't know yet, just go up a needle size and try it out. I think you will be happy with it. And what I tell people is if you are doing a hat and it came out too small, then give it to a little person. You know, it was like your swatch.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, you still made a beautiful hat, right?
Yeah.
It can still be a child's hat or a baby's hat or somebody with a very small noggin. So what is my verdict? What do you think?
What yarn is this?
So this yarn doesn't have a name yet. I'm testing this yarn for Sarah at the Dye Project. She's a hand dyer, local here in Santa Cruz. And actually both the shops that we work at carry her yarn.
Yes.
And this is a new base, and it's worsted. And I gave her a picture, and she specifically dyed
this color for you. Yeah.
Both these colors. Actually, the yellow and this color doesn't have a name yet. And then this is her blackish dark color.
Right.
So,
and I'll put up a picture of what it's going to look like, the sweater.
yeah, and it's a
non-superwash.
Superwash. She only works with non-superwash.
Yeah, Sarah doesn't like superwash.
Correct. And the yarn feels...
I don't blame her, though. Sometimes you really want the...
Actually, I'm sorry. It's not a worsted.
It's not worsted? Is it DK?
DK, I believe. I'm confused. We'll put it up. I'm pretty sure it's DK, not worsted.
It's super nice. Like, the feel of it. Like, after you block it, because you
feels
blocked
good.
this to find out whether it was going to pucker.
Yeah, it's even still a little bit wet. So, what do you think the verdict is?
I like it.
I mean, as far as my Fair Isle attention.
Oh. I think you're good. I mean, okay, let's show your floats. Let me see.
The floats are good.
Yeah, I like your floats. You did a good job.
It just did that thing where it drives me nuts when you're knitting it and you're like, is this gonna work out or what? Like,
it's not
the
puckering.
Wavy thing. I mean, before I blocked it, it was puckering. It's got the wave.
No, it's not really puckering.
No, I think it's gonna be solid.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good. I'm happy to continue. I was stressing out. I was not happy. And it made me not want to knit it. Because I'm not going to go through a whole sweater and have a puckered Fair Isle and be like, what did I do?
And never wear it because it looks weird. But no, this is coming out.
So
I think this is coming out. So you did this is a different size here, and then you went up a size when you got to
needles.
For needles, yeah.
And let's see, where's the back? This is the back that's longer, right? It's my cowl.
well, we're at Henry Cowl, so.
I know, right? It's spelled differently.
Yeah. Move that out of the way so they can.
Yeah. So, this one?
Yeah. There you go.
This will be good.
So you can kind of see
where it's going to hit.
Where it's going to hit you. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm going to continue it, and I'm stoked.
I like it.
And I like the yarn. I love the colors.
Yeah.
I got my fall feel going on.
Yeah.
I noticed this is more kind of like a black, but when it's with these colors, it looks more chocolatey brown to me.
It looks like a chocolatey brown,
which I really love. And this color, I don't know what she's going to name it yet.
I think she should name it Heather.
You're so funny.
Because
you're so
it's
cute.
kind of heathered, so
I was thinking
it makes sense.
Utopia.
Because
Because it's like a taupe.
Yeah, Utopia. Yeah, that's cute.
She was talking about some taupe, and I'm like, Utopia. I don't know what she'll name it.
I think
she'll figure it out,
Heather.
but there you go.
Comment below if you think she should name it Heather.
It's just fantastic. Like, I don't know. It's like a walnut. Why do I want to say walnut when it's not really walnut? It's
like, I thought walnut's maybe a little bit.
It's lighter than walnut.
Yellower, you know?
And did you guys hear the train? Oh, I love the train. So this park is adjacent to Roaring Camp, which is like love that for in camp.
Yeah,
the steam train.
the steam train. If you have kids, you should come for the train.
It's the train that you see,
Kids
or
or
at least one of the
grandkids or
trains.
nephews, nieces.
Yeah, that you see going to the boardwalk. So this train goes from the redwoods to the boardwalk. That's one of the train rides you can take. And there's also a train ride in the park. And it's fun. Kids love it. They even have a Thomas the Train, usually once a year, which I took Jax on before. So this is my whip. Yay!
Yeah.
So I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy to put it back on my needles.
Yeah, because you blocked it on.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, what are we at
Next, stash.
Stash enhancement.
You have stash.
So you already saw this one. Stash enhancement. Oh my god. It's terrible.
Oh.
It's bad.
Is it? I have not seen this, you guys.
I started working at a yarn shop. That's all I have to say. That's why. So, let me grab it real quick.
Oh, this is good. Oh, okay.
See, big old bag.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at, I'm representing. Okay. So,
Is your bag new?
No, this is, I kind of tore up.
Had it for a while?
I've had this one for a while.
Okay.
But, so we got new yarn at Monarch. And this is called Bishaboo.
Look at that. Oh, hold it right there.
Where am I going?
Yeah, that was good in the light.
Yeah.
It's like a plum.
It is. It's
Dark
a plum.
Plum.
Let me see. Where is it? Now I can't find it. There it is.
I'm going in here.
So, this is their mohair, and it's great. I'm probably going to make the Cumulus Blouse, because I saw one of our friends by Petite Knit.
Because there's two popular Cumuluses right now.
So, Petite Knit, and it's a V-neck, and it's all mohair, and it's going to be luxurious, and I love it.
Good price, too. Good price point.
Good price point.
Less than most mohairs.
Like less than Rowan, which is amazing.
Right.
So this is French yarn, come from France. I don't know why I always have
You're
to
all
buy
about
all the
the
French yarn.
Frenchy fancy stuff.
But it's
Yeesh.
totally worth it. The lady is super nice, according to Anne. Very accommodating. Anne, the owner of Monarch. So, and she's getting more in. You're interested.
So it holds, you hold it 3 at a time when you make the sweater?
2
Oh,
at a time.
2, I thought it was 3, okay.
And I was thinking I might do one of them that's 3 at a time. But, I don't know.
One of them what?
Because she has called, Petite Knit has another sweater called the September sweater.
Oh, do a different sweater.
So I might be a different sweater. And I'd have to hold it with another. It's 3. But I have enough mohair of something else that I can add to it.
Right.
And I would still have enough
to do it?
To do it. But I don't know, though, because it's brioche, and I'm just like, do I really want to do
I'm gonna have to
a mohair brioche sweater?
Oh, don't make a mistake.
I know.
Tearing out mohair is sticky, guys.
Yes.
But I'm very interested in making a mohair sweater that's held 2 together.
Yes.
Keep in mind, the more you hold together, the more it costs. But this has a good price point.
Definitely.
So I think it's still reasonable.
Even without a discount.
There you go.
Okay.
Because you guys don't get a discount, just so you know.
Yeah, sorry. Just
because you can mention our podcast and you still won't get it. Just so you know.
All right. That's my...
Is that it?
No, I've got another acquisition.
Let's see it.
Okay. So that was really...
That was nice to see in person.
Yes.
I heard about it, but I didn't get to touch it.
So on the day that I was talking about how I got hired, me and Heather went to Monarch, and this is what I bought there while I was there. So this was not at a discount, but it was worth it.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to be doing, I'm going to hold up this one, please. I'm going to be doing the Criterion sweater by Wool and Pine, and these are my colors. So this is Wish by Hedgehog, and it's a very beautiful turquoise. And Heather was very generous and gifted me another one just in case.
Yep.
And then there is the mohair that and I'll put a picture of it, but these are the 2 things that are going to
What did you decide? You're holding these two together, right?
I'm holding
To
those
make a different
together
color.
to make a different color of the Fair Isle color work in the yoke.
Right, because
So-
this was too pinky for you.
Right, it was way too pinky.
Too pinky for
Yes.
first.
Yes.
You can pull it off. But definitely horrible on me because I have a lot of pink
Yeah.
in my skin.
But
So this is definitely nice on you. Look at that.
yeah, I like it. But I think it's gonna be
It's gonna be great.
too
together.
orange. So that's why I did the two.
And just because you wanted to spend more money, obviously, on yarn.
But so this is supposed to be fingering. Both yarns are supposed to be fingering, not lace weight and not mohair. It's supposed to be.
She had to thicken up the mohair anyway, right?
So I had to thicken it up. Yes. So I needed 2 mohairs to do the color work anyway. And I saw that one of the
Still pretty
test
light
knitters was
in
doing
spots.
it in mohair as well. So I was like, that's a very good idea.
You can't see that whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna see that. Sorry.
It's okay. So
Pretty. And this is a little variegated. There's highs and lows in here.
yeah,
in both
so
of
that's
these.
Julie Aslin
Oh my god.
and Atolia. Their mohair, which is not as price point as this. It's not the
Much-
same price point, that's for sure.
No, this is more expensive. I'm like in love with
Her
her.
mohair is beautiful.
I have not knit with her yarn yet, but I
I haven't either, so
Got
I'm looking
some?
forward to it.
in love with her colors. Ugh.
Yeah.
Paprika and rose gold. Gorgeous. I have to let go of it. Yes.
Okay, your turn.
Well. Oh, stash.
Yes.
Enhancement. I got this finally came. So this I have never knit with
so jealous.
I know. Desert Vista Dye Works yet. I'm gonna crank some socks with this on my sock machine. I cannot wait. And I was really hoping, I guess I'll let you touch it, that it came before Halloween. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera very well. I was really hoping it came before Halloween because I need my Halloween socks, and I love Halloween. We love Halloween.
Yes, Dia de
Favorite
los
holiday.
Muertos.
Yes, and that's the name of the color. Okay, and I've been in love with sugar skulls forever.
Well, who wasn't?
Yeah, like if you're not,
It's
if
so,
you don't know what sugar
like,
skull is, like come on,
So spoopy and
just cool.
just cool. Yeah.
And that's the name of the color, and it has all these in there. And I can't wait to do it. And
Are you gonna do all the heels and toes the same color? As
Oh,
one,
yeah.
or are you gonna do different colors?
I don't know yet. On the sock machine, I have not done
Heels, toes, and-
contrasting
yeah.
heels and toes or cuffs or whatever. So that'd be a learning curve. And that's like, okay, so that's like one of my next things to learn on the sock machine is how to do that proficiently and change the color in the right spot. There is a tutorial video on that on Sock TV, which is what I subscribe to. And she shows how to do that. And I've watched the video. I think it'd be fun to do like a pink heel and
right. Do different.
all different.
Different.
Like
Yeah.
blue toe, just pull colors out of here
Yeah.
and just do random. I think that would be great fun. I don't know if I'll be impatient and just do it all the same color. Probably. So that's my thing I just got in the mail. And
When did you order this?
Quite a while ago.
And it took a long time for me to get.
She had a back order. I forget why, but she emailed everybody and said, apologized for back order stuff, whatever. The only reason I even cared is because I wanted it before Halloween.
Right.
And then it said delivered, and it wasn't delivered.
You were
And I'm
like
like-
panicked. You're like, where's my yarn?
Because other people have gotten other people's packages in our neighborhood lately.
Yeah.
Like houses away, or there's another same address but a street over, and they've gotten my stuff before. So anyway, but it came the next day.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, sweet. So I got that, and then I got this is just fun, you guys. Arnie and Carlos.
Mm.
I'm turning the opposite way. I have to turn the way. I have to go. There we go. Oh my gosh. That is hard to do. I think I have better luck if I just look at the camera.
Yeah.
Instead of here, because it's opposite here, people.
Sorry. We're learning.
Arnie and Carlos. Love them. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They are fantastic. They live in Norway. You can go to the Arnie and Carlos website. And they do all kinds of sock yarn colors and Fair Isle knitting. This is faux Fair Isle, guys. Okay, so faux Fair Isle would be like Fair Isle with none of the work of Fair Isle. The yarn does all the work for you.
Yeah, it's
like
incredible. Yeah, show it closer so they can see what it's going to turn out.
People,
yeah, so you can see the picture
sort of.
on there.
They always give you a picture to show you what it's going to look like, which is great, and shows you the colorway, okay? And look, I have a yarn ball head. So this is going to be for the neighbor girls down the street, because look at the colors. And yeah, look at the colors. And this is their colors.
Right.
And I can probably get 2,
because they're little girls.
Right, 4 and 7. I can probably get a pair of socks out of for each of them.
Yeah.
There. On the sock machine. It's my focus lately. And this is going to be my guy's socks, because his favorite color is green.
And those are the little...
Those are 50 grammer?
Yeah, or 60 grams. That's 60 grams.
Okay. And it's called Perfect Socks. Kids colors. And I haven't tried it out. It's just like the adult, but it's kids. What's great about the Perfect pairs is this yellow string, okay? So inside this ball, so this is waist yarn, guys. And inside here, this yellow will come up again and be like, start sock here. So you know exactly where to start to get literally perfectly matching socks. Whether you're doing on a sock machine, hand knit, whatever, it doesn't matter. Or even a sock knitting loom, which people do.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in person.
Me neither.
But I hear people make nice socks out of a loom. So this is going to be fun, and this is also like a Fair Isle, faux Fair Isle.
Right.
And their sock yarn, this yarn feels fantastic. It's wool and some nylon.
Yes. Regia is very great for people who wear their socks like little children.
Like with no shoes
with
on
no
them, running
shoes on
outside.
right outside. Yes. They're hard wearing, but once you wash them, they're actually soft. And like this isn't like, cashmere soft. This is,
no, but it feels very good next to skin soft.
It feels good enough to be next to your skin. But what I like about them is that they're very hard wearing. So
nice.
These are great.
So yeah. Oops, I picked those up at Monarch. And I want to show this bag. This is a bag. Okay, this is also like when we did our movies. I should have said this movie too.
Oh, I know.
Like
I was thinking about it too today.
Look.
When we did our 5 movies, yes.
I know.
Oh my god. The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Yes. And my son and I watch it every year. I watched it every year before he was born.
It's the best.
And now, I don't know, like, I hope he's going to be like, I might have to talk him into watching it.
He's a little bit older and he's not into it. Is that it?
I don't know. Like, I think he still likes the Peanuts, but I don't know. He'll watch it with me because he loves me.
Yes.
So, Hook and Gauge is the maker of this bag. This bag was gifted to me a couple years ago.
I love it.
Isn't it cute? It makes me happy. And it's funny because I don't have a project for it right now, but I'll put my yarn in it. Usually it'd be like a great sock bag and I'd be hand knitting sock, but I'm cranking socks. So
I like it. Look at it's got a little arm holder.
Yes. Very
Sorry.
Cute.
It's got a zip. Oh, look at the little. Did you put that on there?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's
a little sweater charm.
Sweater charm.
Too small for my sweater, but
that's
it'd be
cool.
a kid sweater in there. Possibly a baby sweater would work in there.
I like this.
Yes,
I want one now.
Makes me happy. Anything peanuts, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom's calling you.
Ooh,
Okay,
drinking.
Mom. I know, it's warm over here, guys. All right.
What are we on now? Future plans?
Future plans is here.
I think I already talked about my future plans. Oh, so I was gonna do the Criterion, and then I was thinking also
That's
wool
a
and
sweater.
pine Criterion, yeah, with my turquoise and peachy pink yarn.
That's the one with all the points. Looks like
Right,
spikes from the
right,
top of an
right.
iron fence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a picture up.
She's into anything with spikes. Or that could kill a vampire, basically.
And then the other one that Wool and Pine are coming out with is this brioche number called Broadleaf sweater.
Mm.
And I'll put a
I
picture
don't know
of
that one.
And it's mohair and brioche, which again,
Mm.
why would I do that? Why?
Because you're a sadist.
And the reason why we're saying that is because if you make a mistake in brioche,
It's hard to
it's
fix.
hard to fix, and then you're going to add mohair to it, which is really even more hard to unknit.
Right. But we have the skill to do it, so you're fine.
I do have the skill. Fine. I think I can do it. And besides the way that, so this pattern, the broadleaf, is going to come out in November, and she just announced that you can pre-buy it, or what do you call it?
Pre-order?
Pre-order.
A pattern?
Yes, which I've never heard of.
I've never heard of that. A book, yes, but
yeah. So what you get with the pre-pattern is
the point of that?
You get 20% off, and then she gives you the amount of yarn that you're going to need, and
so you can go shopping,
right?
And swatch.
And swatch.
Does she give you swatch?
Yeah, she gives you swatch information. She also gives you 2 tutorials on how to do the certain brioche stitch on top of that. So
I'd be into that. I like that idea.
Yeah, so that you can practice all that, and if you pre-order it, then you get 20% off. I think at the time that, I don't know. She didn't say whether if you're gonna pay full price when it comes out if you didn't pre-order. I don't know. She didn't say that.
You probably will.
You probably will.
Yeah, you would have to.
Yeah.
Just pay regular price.
Right, because I could see why that would be pre-order. Because they tease their patterns a lot, and I'm like...
Do they? Yeah, I don't understand I understand from the knitter side that. Mm-hmm. I'm not quite sure what the designer's getting out of that.
Buzz, maybe?
Maybe, like, hype and interest in their pattern, or...
I don't know.
Maybe more sales because it's discounted. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting
what
concept. We should think about that.
Get out of that. I'm curious.
Yeah. So also this broadleaf sweater has the option to only do stockinette in the back. So the way that the pattern goes, it's all brioche here in the front. You could do the brioche in the back if you want. And then the sleeves are plain. And it's all mohair and fingering held together.
So you don't have to do brioche.
You don't have to do the brioche in front and back. And I was thinking I might only do it, if I do the sweater, I might only do brioche in the front. Because
depending on how you feel. Yeah. If you feel brioche-y or not. Makes sense.
Because like brioche is a lot. It's easy to do once you know how to do it. But it's still a lot.
It's more knitting.
It is.
Because it's like knitting twice. It's like knitting. Like if you make a brioche hat, it takes twice the time it does to make a regular hat.
Right.
Because you're passing.
You're doing some slip stitches are part of it.
It takes longer to make up.
Right.
Yardage.
Right.
Knit-wise.
So it's just a thought. We'll see if I actually do it. Because I've got 7 other things on the needles. And actually, no, 10. I counted it the other day. I thought it was 7.
Did you count?
And I looked at my
You're so brave.
My project page on Ravelry, and it's 10.
You actually have it on Ravelry, like
I know. And honestly, I find Ravelry helps me keep organized. That's all.
I used to do it when I started working at the yarn shop. I have not posted a picture or a project since I started working there.
Why not?
Because it's like just time.
Oh.
And
I
usually take my project to the shop.
So and then you can show people.
Yeah. And then people see it for samples. And I totally forget to put it up there, and I used
Right.
to.
Right.
But I always take pictures of my knitting. Before you give your knitting away, take pictures of
Right.
it. It's not all the time that you're going to get that sweet picture from your friend's baby in
Right.
their adorable hat. Like, when you get that, it's so like, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Or the picture of your friend in it. You know?
Mhm.
That's all I ever want if I make something for somebody. Because I just love that.
Yeah.
And you guys won't get that. You guys know that. If you do, you're lucky. And take pictures of what you've done. You go back and you're like, oh my gosh, you look. What do you think when you look back at your Ravelry page? Do you think
I think I've come a long way.
Yes, how far
Yeah.
you've come,
Right.
baby. What's that sticker? That slang.
Yeah.
But it's true. Like, I go, oh man, I remember doing that. That was hard. If I did that now, I'd be like, this is not hard anymore.
Yeah.
It shows you your progress. It shows you.
Yeah, I highly recommend doing it.
It's great.
Besides, then you can show people and show off your stuff.
Right.
And be proud of it. It's not really showing off. It's more like
Showing your stuff.
showing your stuff. You're showing your art.
You're showcasing.
You're showcasing.
I
Better
like
word.
That word. Showcasing. Okay, so when Terry's like, I want to talk about future knitting, I'm like, go ahead, because
You don't have any.
You're
doing a lot of sock.
I started to get back into sock, my sock machine.
Sock machine.
Not that I was ever out of it. It's just time wise.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on, homeschooling and whatnot. So, right, like, I'm shot by the time our homeschool day is done.
Yeah.
Energy wise, I'm fried. So.
Oh, I wanted to show one other thing.
Yes, I was gonna ask you about that.
Okay, so this is another acquisition. So this is, I just got this the other day at work, and this is the Criterion knitting or darning loom.
Oh, I saw that online.
So
that's cute.
this is to help you fix the holes in your socks. So that's the one little thing, and then it says Monarch on the back. And then you get, I'll put a picture of it so you guys can see. But then you get, because this isn't very, I'm not going to be able to show it very well. But I'll put a better picture up. I don't think
orange, that won't work.
Yeah. So then you get a little how-to in the box. And what it is going to do is fix the holes in your socks. I have a husband who likes to put holes in his socks.
I see a big toe fix right up there.
Yeah. So I've got like maybe 3 or 4 pairs that I have to darn and fix the holes.
This is interesting to me because this is really cute too.
Yeah. The little darning needle was on
it's
that.
a holder?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I think I want one of these little kits. It's super cute. Very cute. Well done. Nice packaging. She makes great stuff.
Yes. Made in the USA. People.
And
you can get custom stuff, so that's something that we should think about.
she can do that for individuals?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thought you had to have an order. Like a minimum order or something. Oh, look, this one has a little sheepy cut out too.
So
super cute.
Well, I mean, if we start like doing like stitch markers and stuff,
Totally.
for fans, because we have a ton.
Right. By the way, tell your friends about us.
Yes.
I don't even care if they knit or not. We need subscribers, people. No, I do care if they knit.
Yes, we want
or
knitters.
want to be a knitter. So here's what I will say about this.
What?
This is not the traditional way you darn.
Right.
This is darning loom,
Yes.
which I've never heard of before. But this is not like how traditionally people darn socks.
Right.
This
with the egg.
Right.
Yes.
So how
This is a
people
little
would
different.
traditionally darn socks is with a wooden egg,
And it
or
looks like
a
an
mushroom.
egg. Yeah.
Right.
Or a mushroom.
And the ones that I think are most comfortable would be the ones with the handles.
Mhm.
Okay. And they darn so it looks seamless.
Right.
This is like visible mending darning.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And it's really cute.
Yeah. You wanna
And I think
show
it's
the picture of it a
like
little bit
even
right there?
more accessible than the other kind of darning.
Right.
I think it takes a lot of skill
Yeah.
to get it.
Get it to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think this is pretty accessible. Like, and you can use different colors. This is more visible mending, and it makes
Right.
it fun, but it's totally functional.
Right. Yeah. I
Does
can't
that sound
wait.
about right?
Yeah, I can't wait to do it. I gotta do it.
So this is cool. This is like
Yeah.
everything you need, but your scrap yarn and your
Yeah.
hole with the sock.
Yep.
Or sock with a hole,
Sock with a hole. I've got like
which everybody
several
has, right?
that I need to fix. And you can do it if you have like a small hole in a sweater.
Yeah,
or
anywhere.
Anywhere.
Elbow.
So elbows, yeah. Or like even
Do
like
this all the time.
under your pits.
You do that. Pit holes.
Pit holes.
We're gonna do the armpits. This might be an armpit
Yeah.
episode.
This is the armpit episode.
All right. Let's see. One thing I think is cool that I'll mention. So Donna Smith is a lady who lives in the Shetland Islands, and through her post, I saw another lady named Janet Budge. I think is her
Mhm.
last name, and she's having. So they both lived in the Shetland Islands. I don't know if they know each other personally or just on. Probably personally, 'cause it's not a big island, right? Or islands. So, and Donna she's been featured in a lot of the magazines,
Mhm,
knitting magazines, and she has a craft, and she has her own yarn line, which you can get on her website.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, she's starting to dye too. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah?
if it's
I
her
didn't
dye,
know
but she
that.
has a line that's now dyed. At first it was just like natural sheep colors. Beautiful. I
Do you know what kind of sheep she is? Have?
I don't think she's a sheep, but I think she gets wool from
What kind of wool it is? Sorry.
I would guess Shetland sheep,
Oh, durr.
but I'm not totally sure. You have to check her website.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Don't talk to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, this is just water.
It is.
I
Water.
promise.
It is water. I think. All that. Nope, not vodka. Okay. So, mine is actually.
I was trying to ask intelligent questions, and that.
It's okay. You're pretty, so she's eye candy. That's why we keep her around.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
I don't know
so
who he
Shetland.
is, but-
I know. Shetland.
Okay,
lady.
so
Her name is.
what I loved about it is so I've
Yes.
blah blah blah. Okay, I've been down the rabbit hole of like
Her stuff.
just not her stuff, but just you like get into a niche, right? Like you're like, I'm totally into socks. I'm totally into whatever.
Mm-hmm,
And that's one thing I love about knitting is you can go down a path, rabbit hole, whatever you want to call it. You can go there, and that is like your thing. It doesn't have to be your thing forever, but there's history in it. You can study it. It's
love
very
that.
cool.
I love
And
that.
She was a history major. We both
Mhm.
love history. It's just interesting. And so I was into learning about the Shetland Islands, and we want to
Go there, yeah.
Yes. Big time. And
They have tours.
Jana's coming with us.
Yeah, Jan's coming with
She
us.
wants to go so bad. And anyway, so janetbudge.com, you can go there, and she has a Zoom class of traditional Fair Isle knitting that you knit with a knitting belt. And if you guys have never seen that, I've never seen it in person, but it is so cool. So it's how they traditionally knit. So you actually wear a belt made of leather, and then a lot of times it was stuffed with, I think horsehair, if I'm not mistaken, inside. So, and there's holes in it, so it looks like this. We'll put
We'll put a
thing up
tons of
as we
pictures.
always do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a long, really long double, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer size double pointed needles, right?
Yeah.
And they knit Fair Isle. I don't even know. Like, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be saying it wrong. They knit with 2 of them or 1 of them. No, I'm sorry, not 1 of them. But I mean, I think they knit. So they knit in the round, right? Because it's like stranded knitting, right? So Fair Isle knitting. And they're doing work like on my sweater, but in fingering weight yarn, right? And they're carrying it with them. They're walking around.
I know.
The women herding their sheep.
Right.
Okay.
And they've got the yarn in a basket.
Right. Herding their children. And working on the farm. And they have their knitting connected to. And the belt takes up some of the weight of the knitting. Like, I'm not doing this justice. You need to go to her website. But my point being is she has a class. And it's like an hour class. And it is super affordable, you guys. And if you do not have a knitting belts in your closet, like most of us do not, which I do not, you can get supplies through her. And you can get a genuine, authentic Shetland Island knitting belt with needles and yarn. And do a class with her. And I would just love to do that.
That would be so much fun.
Really want to do that. And she's really nice. She emails you back quickly. You guys should check her out.
Wow.
So,
yeah. I would totally want to. Now I'm going to go down that rabbit hole.
It is really cool. And I don't know why I haven't tried it yet. It's just,
that seems
just
like
because the belt, you don't readily available. You have to order them.
Well, I've seen people, like, they put it in their armpit. Like, they'll have, like, those really long, like, and they'll put it in to brace it. They'll put it in their arm. This is the armpit.
This
episode.
is the pit show. Oh my gosh, that's weird.
So yeah, they'll put it in their armpit and they'll brace it,
Right.
and then they'll have it right here, and then they'll knit with it in their armpit. Like, you know, the one that, and I guess they're continental knitting. I don't know, but I've seen people do that before.
I feel like we should have an episode of different ways to knit too.
Yes, like continental English.
We need to write that down.
Yeah, write it down in your head.
On my forehead. Okay.
I don't have a pen right now.
I think we're done.
Yes.
Are we done?
I think so.
We're good. This was fun. We missed. I'm gonna cut that out. Anyway, this was fun.
Yes.
Okay, this is how we're gonna go out. Ready? How? I know you know what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
I'm glad I put deodorant on.
Mine actually smelled pretty good too. So,
oh my god, what was her name? Sarah or
I don't remember.
Mary something.
I don't know. Here.
Superstar.
Come on. Oh, this is our knit stars, but it's ready. 1, 2, 3. Superstar. So if you want to see us on Knit Stars,
Mary Catherine Gallagher. That's it.
Yeah,
I remembered.
Okay. If you want to see us on Knit Stars,
you just did.
You're completely out of luck because we're not there.
Call us.
Right? If
You're ready for Knit Stars.
Yeah, obviously. Right? Pits out.